Are you ready, Suffer, for the demonstration of the rock spirits?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm ready to be allegedly schooled.
Oh yeah. You will be. You will
Allegedly.
be. As you can see here, I'm starting in the second Holy Mountain, because honestly the first two Holy Mountains are kind of boring. So I just went right ahead and did the first two areas, and I didn't cheat. I actually found the spells in the two first areas.
More fool you. No, taking the time to actually do it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
what mods are for.
Well, I might have been invulnerable in the first two areas.
You see, you save all your time on rock spirits. However, you know, actually aiming, that's where I spend my time. Don't need to, you know, put the work in elsewhere. That's mod's job, you know? Let things do their own job. Your job is to shoot and kill.
I'm just changing my volumes a little bit. I'm turning you up a bit, you are a bit silent there, and I'm turning the game down a bit. Should be better now. I hope that's alright now. So yeah, we have awesome rock spirits here. We've got some amazing rock spirit action here. And I would say
The propaganda begins in
jump
earnest.
right in. Look how awesome those are, huh? Look at those beauties. Look at those beauties. Isn't it nice? So, and we're starting right down here. And look at that, look at that, look at that. I was trying to hit them and nothing happens.
Well. Oh, man down, apparently.
So yeah, this
First man,
was bad shots
serious
there, but,
man.
you know.
First
Well,
man is the
let's
most
see.
serious
See
man.
if
If you
got
can't
Oko
take him
here.
down, there's no hope.
Look at that. Oko, 2-shot. Gone. Easy. Let's just take that because why not? That was the wrong one. I just wanted to get down here. Because, you know, we have rock spirits. We have basically everything we need already. There's not much we want to look for in this area here. I mean, maybe a little bit more health or something. But, you know.
Where's the proof you actually did this legitimately?
You just
the
have to
way-
trust me. Because I would never lie.
I think it's more propaganda. I think you just want to gain sympathy from the audience for your alleged
Maybe.
hard work, much like the alleged awesome rock spirits. You know?
I mean, I have
think
to
it's
admit,
all
I did
a-
not. I have to admit, I did not collect the orbs manually. I was too lazy for that. I just spawned them.
So if
I'm
she
going
lies
to
about
admit
that,
that.
chat, what is she willing to lie about? Eh?
I'm going to admit that one part. Let's
See,
if we
we're
have
going to
anything in here.
systematically deconstruct her lies, her misinformations and propagandas.
Look, there's money. Would you have found this money with dropper bolts, huh? No. Clearly
Well,
not.
would you have rock spirits? Because, well, yeah, because you could technically explode upwards. You can't control the explosion of where it's going to explode on
Look at those beautiful explosions here. Look at that. It's just exploding everywhere.
I'm looking
Look at that.
and
Just
the-
one shot. One
I
shot
am
on
left
the machine there.
wanting.
You couldn't even one-shot toasters. This is the rock spirit power here. This is true rock spirit power. And I'm really glad that I found this one actually. I actually found that one, and it has mana charge speed of 525. So this really makes this run a lot more fun. That's honestly a one I would like to find more often. And no, we're not going to take that. Actually, let me check. We need a better one than this here, though. But not that. That's not a good one. Oops. So yeah, let's just look for better ones here and for a little bit more health, I guess. And can you see how he's very distracted over there? Like just shooting at the rock spirit instead of shooting at me. So this is awesome distraction right there.
Would you like a third party to play the game for you as well?
Would be awesome. Do get some vault records. I'm taking that. I'm
You
taking
know,
that.
and take the mouse and keyboard off your hands.
couldn't even play with mouse and keyboard.
You know, go the whole way.
You couldn't even use mouse and keyboard. You have to use your easy controller. And did you see how that sniper here disintegrated? He's not even here anymore. That's true rock spirit power right there.
That is equal. That is only equal or lesser to the argument I made. It's not greater.
Look at that. Look at those pretty explosions right there.
It's a matter of opinion. Where's your hard evidence and fact? Did we get some?
Right here. Did you see that? Did you see that explosion there?
Like, I know Cherry was probably feeding misinformation and
look.
not telling me favourable things in chat. Did we actually get any hard math on mathematically monitor damage? What mathematically was better? Go on, you can tell me, chat. You know, I'm here for you now. Don't worry, I'll take care of you.
So there's enemies somewhere down there that I can't see yet. Ouch. Okay, I'm going. That was mean. That was mean right there. So let's see if we got anything interesting here. Any good ones or anything. That's not that great, not that great. Oh! We've got accelerating homing here, so we can definitely use that. So yeah, we're going to buy this. Now we can put some homing on our rock spirit. And I think, yeah, that one is actually a better one. So let's make our rock spirit homing. Because why wouldn't we want that? Why would we not want that, huh? And also, we are switching from this trigger to a long distance cast.
So rock spirits are at least interesting spells, considering they're called rock spirits. What do you associate?
No, it actually homes. The nice thing is they also home towards each other. You see, that's the fun thing. They home towards each other. They like each other very much.
The homing.
They really like each other a lot.
That modifier seems fleeting. Very fleeting.
It works really, really well though.
Could you do some more experiments on projectile modifiers, please?
I'm definitely going for the Hungry Ghost here. The Hungry Ghost is awesome.
Happy.
Oh yeah, he's very happy.
I think that's one thing we can agree on today. Hungry Ghost looks awesome, and he's very happy.
Yeah, the Hungry Ghost
and we're
is
happy
amazing.
to see him.
Hungry Ghost is just amazing. Okay, then let's go into the Hizzy base. Hizzy base is going to be awesome. It'd be nice if we could actually see something, but you know, can't have everything.
Can't have it. No, I can't have everything.
See? Did you see
no
that?
Explosion immunity.
Did you see that?
That's going to be
who needs explosion immunity?
Maybe?
Who needs explosion immunity? I sure don't. So what is this one?
Maybe,
this one is actually pretty nice.
A little test for me.
That is good stats.
Try and take out a propane tank with a rock spirit.
Why would I? Then everything is bubbly here, and I don't want to take damage. That seems like a terrible idea. Do you want me to die?
Because you can't take it out in one shot. You can't clear an area of danger.
Sure I can.
Because.
Huh? There, did you see
Why
that?
not try it? Why not do it?
Huh? I just did. I just did.
That was not propane. I think everyone in chat saw the
it was not
misinformation
propane,
and
that's
propaganda
true,
you are spreading.
Close enough. There you go. Propane. There. See?
Close enough.
See? There we go. Everything's safe now.
That was pre-planned. That had like a detonator under it that you clicked in real life and was devoid of rock spirit intent.
See, another one.
You know, that was
another propane
the rock
tank
spirit
right
was
there.
completely away.
Another propane tank right there. Okay. Let's just check out the Hizzy shop quickly while we're here already. Maybe there's something nice. You never know. Probably not, but you know, always have to try. Did you see that? Hizzy mom just died. Easily. Without any issues.
I will admit, it will be distracted by the enemies. And it will distract the enemies, sorry, but the enemies shoot them out of the sky, wasting your ammunition.
Yeah.
If we are to say you didn't have unlimited spells, of course. Or your rate of fire
I have unlimited
is
spells,
compromised.
So it doesn't matter. Oh, that one's nice. But I don't really. I mean, all this cast vacuum field, that's pretty neat though. If it wasn't a better one. If that wasn't a better one, it would be actually pretty interesting. Yeah, it sucks. That was a great pun. I'm really proud of you.
I think that's,
really proud of you.
I think we're making stride, and you know.
See, look at those nice explosions, and I'm even getting double the money for it. Look at that. Did your dropper balls give you double the money? No, I don't think so. Huh?
I think we discussed the priority of, you know,
and you know
the
my
method
priorities.
of
It's
which
clearly money. It's
the
clearly
spell
money.
is designed to kill, not to fund your lifestyle.
Okay, this is nothing here is really that tempting. That's pretty much all garbage. So yeah, that easy shop was not worth it. That easy shop was very much not worth it. Did you see that? Entire easy mom one shot. Did you see that explosion? Look, all the blood and everything everywhere. It just completely annihilated it. And if I may repeat again, that's just that. I found all of that on my own. That's nothing special, you know? I didn't have to start with 25 spells at the start. That's all legit. All of that is legit. And easy to find.
Theoretically. Theoretically, technically.
And see, I
where's
just
the
one-shot that
proof?
thing again.
Much as many of your statements, they are misleading. To actually, I need to write an essay/document/book/several series TV show on the misinformation of Chereazi and why it is
I believe that you have
misleading.
to do it, yeah?
While some of what you say is true, which backs up, you know.
Look, it's completely distracted over
certain
there, and now it's
aspects.
dead. See, it didn't even shoot at me. It was completely distracted. And then it just died. Look, Toaster, all dead. All of them are dead. Just one rock spirit. Look, just one rock spirit.
That was a propane tank.
The second one wasn't.
Don't try and shill your, you know, secondary propane activities on me and decrying it as a rock spirit. That's just, again, it doesn't go into
There you go. Finally.
the truthfulness of what you're trying to suggest.
Oh, there was a wand over here, and somehow there isn't a wand here anymore, so I'm a little bit scared right now. See? That just
And
automatically
it floats
targeted.
away. It
Oh, the
floats
wand is
away
down
from the
there.
target. Maybe to another
So-
target, but that time is important. Time is money. You know, right? If you get more money from rock spirits, but rock spirits take time, time is money, thus rock spirits are bad.
And we have unlimited time here. We just have unlimited time here.
But but time is money, so if you have unlimited time, you have unlimited money, which is obviously not true, which goes back to your propaganda statements. You can clearly see your money is not unlimited, unlike your spells.
Close enough. Close enough, really. I mean, we have 2,500 monies. That's like way than one and enough, really. I'm just curious where all the health is. Like on my test run, I found like 500 health. Right now, I'm not really finding a lot. Not that it would matter. Like I don't need it. It would just be, you know, convenient. I know there was some in this area here somewhere. It's just, you know, the details where it's exactly, you know.
It's a little indiscriminate, isn't it? Taking out that poor medic. Very
Yes.
indiscriminate. Can't control. Lack
see
of
that?
control.
Did you see how many I just
Do you
killed at
like
once there?
to give away control? Is that what you're all about?
Yes.
With that propane explosion that had nothing to do with the rock spirit?
You know, I just like to guide them, tell them what they have to do, and they just do it. That's called delegating, and it's very, very important, a very important skill, you know. And I'm really good at
So you're
delegating.
saying you're a Noita manager?
Basically, yeah.
You
want to talk to the
leading
manager?
a team of employees. Would you say your rock spirits are sentient? To be led?
Kind of, I guess. They're not very sentient, but you know, sentient enough.
Do you consider sending your rock spirits to the local alcohol abuse center for treatment?
Why did you abuse them?
Because the way you treat your employees deserves government intervention.
I think they're doing great. Look at that. All this damage, all this everything.
You're encouraging their drunken behavior, and that's just going to make them more entrenched in their problematic.
It's rock spirit.
You know.
That's just a way of life. That's just a way of life. I'm not going to inhibit the culture, the cultural expression. That would just be wrong. Oh, there we go. See, there's some health there.
So you're saying you're like a spell libertarian, you'll let them do what they want as long as it doesn't affect everyone else, but it does affect other people, Cherry. All these Hisi, I mean, I know I was learning about before, but that's neither here nor there. You know, going about destroying the lives of many people.
Explode, please. I want the money. Okay, no money for me. Fine too. I didn't want
And
it
you,
anyway.
like, did I put freezing on my dropper bolts to get instant hits when they melee damage?
I don't know, did you?
You see the propaganda, my friends, and what we have to
see.
deal with over at the Dropper Bolt Society, and the constant leaflets we get. Trying to convince us.
But hey, I got my health. I mean, 1 is enough, I would say. So, I think we can continue on to the next area. Assuming I don't manage to blow myself up with some propane on the way, you know.
Yeah, assuming you don't get arrested for dropper bolt abuse, like leading them astray, leading them to drink. What have you done to them? Like,
I don't know.
outside of the game
Only the best things.
to make them so wobbly and so consistently wobbly.
Okay, my game just crashed. That's not optimal.
It happens. Everybody knows, everybody watches Noita, it's
Yeah,
hey,
everyone
a
messed
quick
around too
instant
much.
restore. It'll show the power of the restore mechanic in the game, which is only very good for the community to see if their game crashes, not to despair. You see? It's all good.
We're still right there, and we can.
Everything's dark, but
continue.
everything's almost dead.
Awesome shot right there, huh?
Rock Spirits causes crash. Inferior. That's Nos in chat. Thank you, Nos. I appreciate it.
That's just.
I'll send you the money later.
It's just my amazing gameplay. Okay.
Are you? I'm worried about that ghost now. If the dropper bolts and the alcohol issue is so prevalent, I
That's
think that ghost is far
terrible.
too happy, too consistently, and you are doping him up.
Now we got us a nice shield. That's going to be sweet. And yeah. Apparently I didn't find one of the spells I actually wanted up there, so we're going to have to keep looking for that stuff. So let's switch over to this one because this is better. It just has more mana regeneration and everything, so we can actually shoot more. And shooting more is always better, as everyone knows.
We may have a mutual target in chat that we can work together on, Jerry. Best Bard, top NA. Unstable Crystal is better than both anyway. Truly a superior gimmick explosive.
Yeah, I said that before already. That's very wrong. That's absolutely wrong. Unstable Crystal is, as the name says, very unstable. Why would you want something unstable to play with? It just makes no sense. It just makes absolutely no sense.
You see, I would agree, Best Bard, but the Unstable Crystal is miles above the Rock Spirit, but in Dropper Bolt, I'd say it was equal, you know, equal on terms of, and yeah, I like your style, you know. Your heart's in the right place. And Tobias, my vote is for Rock Spirit purely because she isn't using a controller.
I like that. I like that attitude.
You're gonna have to elaborate on that, Tobias. What's wrong with using a controller?
The thing's dead yet. Do you see how nice it spreads all the gold? It spreads all the gold through all the walls. And look at that. It just went right through the shields of that guy. It just went right through. See? Instantly disabling the shields. If that's not a selling point, what is? Look at that. Just look at that. How beautiful it is. It's just a total beauty.
Let's have a look at your wand again. The specific spell loadout. I need data.
Like this.
So I can... well, just need data.
See, and since the enemy is always shooting at the rock spirits, we have barely taken any damage here.
Is that 2 frost on it just to make sure it lasts longer, so you can actually hit the target and freeze them, and then melee them?
No, it's for the extra damage. Clearly.
Ah, fair enough. Does it actually last
Also
longer?
because I found it. I don't think it might makes them last longer. At least I wouldn't have seen. The thing that actually makes them last longer would be the accelerating homing. You know, so they kind of convert into units a bit later on. When they're slow enough, or when if they bounce into something, and with the accelerator homing, you kind of prevent it. At least for a while. Regular homing would be even better, I just didn't find that. So that's why I'm going with the accelerating homing. So, I'd really like to find the spells I like. That'd be really nice.
I would like to counter a little bit of what is obviously manipulation on your part, Jerry. With the accelerated homing, you are making the dropper bolts appear less drunk. You are essentially what in business terms would be getting out a load of drunks that work in your office and you've treated badly for a long time, buying smart suit, well, renting smart suits for them, putting them out in front of higher management and going, oh look, they're fine, they don't need rehab or anything, they're fine, they're never going to fall over and keel over and die and lose their families and entire livelihoods, and yeah, give me more budget.
Yeah.
And
sounds perfectly legit to me.
then you send the suits back. And they go back to work, continue with wobbling.
And then they explode.
And then they explode, yeah.
That's essentially it, yeah. That's my entire strategy. And as you can see, we're getting so much money here. We're just getting so much money. It's amazing. It's just great, you know? And I don't think I like what's going on up there. And see, we just killed all of them at once. Did you see that? All the blobs? We just killed all the blobs at once. You had the challenge before, and we succeeded here. Are you happy now?
No.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't be happy. You're never happy. Especially not when I'm correct, which is usually the case.
An assumption of one is correct usually means they have hidden feelings of their incorrectness and must validate their own correctness by saying they're correct to try and boost their own morale.
Just look at those pretty explosions there. Just look at those pretty explosions and say you don't like them. It's just amazing. Look at that. Look at this.
Right, I will propose another way of thinking about it. To become immune to dropper bolts fully, you must need explosion and fire immunity. 2 things that are very handy elsewhere around the world. Well, yeah,
and for rock
are
spirits, you don't
relatively
need
easy
anything.
to dodge. Rock spirits, you need explosion and gas fire. Problem with gas fire
I don't
is
need
it'll
anything.
set you on fire itself.
Look at my perks here. Look at my perks. I don't need anything. You're fine. You're totally fine.
No, I'm just saying. If you want to become immune, that's what you must do.
Would I want to?
And
like,
if you take gas fire, you make yourself flammable to all the gas, meaning you need fire immunity anyway. So it's 3 perks to 2.
Yeah, but as you can see, I don't need anything. We're fine without anything. That's the whole point, you know. We don't.
Yeah, because you have hacked the system.
This is just awesome.
With accelerative homing. Again, the whole.
This is just
drunken
so awesome.
employees sobered up for about 5 minutes.
It just works. I kind of have to take
I'm sure Apple and fucking Bethesda would agree.
I guess I'm going for reroll. Yeah. Nice. Projectile passion field, I like that. Anything else I want here? I mean, crit on blood, definitely. Definitely going to take that. You know, with blood here and everything.
That's alright.
I mean, it's not actually going to do much, but yeah. I'm still taking that. And look, we've got the other state here, so I'm also going to take that. And you know what? We're also going to take the more hate, because hell yeah. We got all 3. The park lottery is working very well. So yeah. I think we can be happy with that, right? What are your feelings toward that, Suffer?
More. Now you've taken repulsion field. You're doubling down on sobering up your employees for the 5 minutes the higher management is in, and again trying to secure your budget for next year.
Yeah.
It's, the analogy is so perfect. It's worrying.
It's all about money.
I might have to hold an intervention.
Look at this prettiness here.
You know, not even on the opinion of dropper bolts.
Just look at that.
Just to save.
Look at those nice
The
explosions
dropper
there.
bolts from cruelty.
And look how he is redirecting the missiles onto the rock spirits. Like, he didn't even shoot at me with the missiles. The rock spirits just caught all of them. That's the power
Yeah,
of
it's
them.
because repulsion. Yes.
And do
We
you
need
know
to do
why
that.
the enemies shoot at them? Because they're that dangerous. You know. The enemies know what they have to defeat first, so that's what they're
just
going
not a
for
fan of the
first.
smell of alcohol. Empowering them. Overpowering them.
I don't like the
Yeah,
electricity here. But hey.
Yeah, see, bursting into flames. That was all the rock spirit's fault.
No, it's not really. It's just that I didn't take this route on the last run. And I don't like the acid here. I don't like the acid here one bit. And I don't like the electricity here either. But hey, we're doing fine. Everything is going fine. Look, we've got an Oko over there. And the Oko is dead. See, Okos are just way too weak. I think we killed most of the stuff down there. No. Of course there's a plasma beam. Why wouldn't there be a plasma beam? So, let's see. Anything in there? One Pheromone. Do we really need that? Do we need to be prettier for once? I don't think we do. Of course there's another plasma beam. Why is the plasma beams everywhere? I don't remember it being like that.
Well, modifiers are seeded, from what I can tell.
Look at this nice explosion. And look at all this money here.
Although
I'm
I
just
think
getting
it's
straight
just the
down
game
and I'm finding all
rebelling.
the money here. I'm just finding all this money here. Hey, hello monk. Bye monk. See? Easy. Amazingly easy.
What's the
And we got a
likelihood
Terminator
being
here.
brought up in chat that this is just another version of a mist wand, and no one
It's not though.
uses. It is. It floats around, you know, hunting enemies out.
It
When you get
explodes. All the
polished-
damage is from explosion here.
Yeah, but still, it's
It's
the
not a mist
concept
wand.
of the mist wand that when you get polyed, it would float towards you, and you have no movement. So.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't
Yeah.
get polyed.
Why
why would
you
you
don't
get-
even
why
right?
would
Here's
you
the
get
thing:
polished?
with a mist wand, you put homing on. With the rock spirits, you don't even need to put homing on it for it to kill you outright. When you get
Yeah.
polyed, making it inherently worse than the mist wand.
Well, yeah, but
I'm not saying mist wands are bad,
that's
by the
just-
way, because I know there's a lot of fondness for them in chat, and I don't, you know, I'm not against chat. I'm against various propaganda, of course. You know.
yeah, but just don't get polyed,
And,
you know?
Just don't get polyed. People on long runs, on the average, get polyed once a run.
Yeah, then don't.
That is a mathematical fact.
Just don't.
I have-
Just don't, you know? Let's see what we have here.
Well, just don't bring up data.
Yeah, that's just bad.
yeah.
That's just bad, you know?
just
You're not
bad
supposed.
data.
Risky living. You gain additional chance to deal critical hits as long as there's enemies near you. Nah, I'm taking a strong levitation. Well, I'm also taking the risky living, I guess.
Is rock spirit technically counted as an enemy?
I don't. Well, I mean, it homes towards it. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. But we've got some mana here. And. Oh, I always like mana. So we're obviously going to add some mana in there. Otherwise, we just keep running out of it, which is bad.
Callum, I haven't died to poly in month. What, have you not played the game in months or something? How?
Yeah, I
Teach
haven't
me your
died. I
secrets,
haven't died to
please.
poly in months either. It's
Yeah, sure.
I'm
I can't pull up
just a good
several
player.
clips right now.
I'm
if I
just
felt
a
like it.
great player, you know. Even if I'm polyed and in the middle of the enemies, I don't die. I think the last time I died to Polly was when I was a fish. Look at that. Look at those nice explosions here. Just doing all the work. Lots of enemies here. A little bit much. Need to get rid of a few of them. I don't want to get overrun here. It's nice how they fight each other though. Big fan.
So, I think, and
That
I don't
crystal
know.
is kind of a bit, somehow they don't want to, there we go, finally one exploded.
Yeah, because it's not a real explosive.
Sometimes they just don't want to explode, you know?
And there's not,
Happens. Sometimes,
oh,
some of the rock spirits have really strong will to live, you know?
how many explosive, well, quote unquote, you know, explosives next to the crystal was
Do you
there?
see? It brought all the gold up to me here. It's very useful. Oops. Okay, I think the enemy down there is dead. Since nothing is homing anymore. Yes. Looks good. Looks great. I'm not sure I'm going to build the, to kill the boss yet though, because the one spell I actually wanted I didn't find yet. So it might take a bit longer than on my test run.
Yeah,
I can take it on.
To...
It might just take a bit longer than planned, you know? It might just take a little bit longer than planned.
Would you like to, for the sake of fairness, go down to 50 HP? For that boss fight?
No, I do not want.
Why not? It's fair.
I do not. Oh, look at that. I've got a teddy bear here.
If rock spirits are so good, you know, you can do without the 5 times extra damage like glass cannon gives. Just go down to 50 HP and, you know, you'll sort yourself out. It'll be fine. It's all good.
And then I get an explosion that kills me. Actually, I'm not sure if the rock spirits do we gain extra explosion credits. I'm actually not sure about that. Since they don't count as you, I guess. No idea. I don't like the spider, by the way. Spiders are annoying as hell.
All explosions are valid? None do. I mean, when it concerns crystals, they even try. Are they?
Let's not do that. I think, look what we have here.
Some explosions are just better at destroying the crystals, because they're physical objects.
I mean, those are physical objects as well.
I was just asking the question.
By the way, for people that don't quite know how the rock spirits work, at the start, when I actually cast them, while I still have the trail behind them, they're actually still projectiles, and all projectiles modify and everything still count for them. But as soon as the trail vanishes, if you don't see the trail anymore, they stop being projectiles, and they start just being entities, and the modifiers don't apply anymore to them. So that's a bit the funny part. So the homing and stuff only applies as long as they have the trail and as long as they still count as a projectile. It's also similar with the, what are they called? The goo guys in the caverns. You have this one big guy that just spews out the small guys, the blob monsters. Oh, look at this, I'm taking that. I'm taking that.
Damn.
But yeah, you have a few, this mechanic in a few enemies as well, that they start out as a projectile and just turn into an enemy later on. In which scenario they are still affected by projectile modifiers and repulsion fields and stuff like that. Which is quite fascinating really. Has a lot of fun effects. Where's the big one? There it is. By the way, did you notice how I've basically not changed my wand for the last 4 levels or something like that? See, I don't even need to adapt it to anything, it's just that good. Like, I've basically got this set up since the, I don't know, since a long time. Oh look, I've got an alpha here.
Yeah, so it's handy when you find the one thing that works and exploit it to death.
I'm not exploiting it, and it's not that hard to find.
Rock spirit exploitation. We've discussed this before.
Not that hard to find
when you, you know, take a load of drunken things and put them in nice suits and make them all sober for about 5 minutes, and then, you know.
See, I've basically not even taken any damage yet. And yeah, that's a mimic.
Well, from yourself as well.
Yeah, basically
I
all the
think
damage
we
I've
can
taken
at
was from
least-
myself, so yeah.
I think we can at least come away with. There's a lot of things equal.
So,
About,
and I've said
you know.
before, I have no idea how I'm going to kill the boss now, but we're going to manage. We're going to manage. Okay, somehow it just crashed again. I'm not sure if I have any mods running that are an issue currently. Didn't have that happen on the test run. Maybe I did some manipulation.
It's called making rock spirits work. The game doesn't
Yeah.
like it because it's not what they're designed to do.
That might be it. That might
You know,
actually be it.
angering the gods, and instead of sending Sieve, they're just pressing the big red button.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
And
You
actually
getting
check
away
it
with
out. Do I have any mods active that are an issue? Shouldn't be.
But yeah, thank you for the raid, Zeke. Appreciate it. Hope you had a great stream, man.
So, let's see if it survives this time.
The best thing, again, I've enjoyed this run because we've had a nice little happy hungry ghost on screen, and that's about
Oh
it.
yeah, the ghost is awesome. The ghost is just amazing.
You know, he's brought the whole thing together. You know, brought it all around from the
Technical
glorious firework drop
Explosion immunity.
demonstration. Ah, there's your explosion. If only you'd gone a little further and checked.
And we also got nukes, so we are also definitely going to use the nuke somehow. That's my nukes on the number.
Well,
let's
not
put them on the floor.
committing to the awesome.
Oh, for the boss
drop of-
kill, absolutely. For the boss
rock
kill,
spirit.
absolutely. But you know, for afterwards, we definitely have to blow
Ah,
things
fair.
up.
Yeah, fair enough. I can respect that. You've got to set at least one off,
Yeah.
if you have one, and you've got one.
I'm really missing everything that the damage on the boss that I wanted to use, and so this is going to be fun. This, as you can see, this isn't quite doing that much damage though. But no, he can't hit
I
me
wonder
either.
where all that
That's-
damage went from before. It's like they've all returned to their drinking after 5
They
minutes
kill all
of
the
being
ads though.
sober.
They kill all the ads easily though. They easily kill all
We
the
need an
ads.
intervention, everybody. We
And
need
I've
an
not even
intervention.
taken any damage yet. I've not taken any damage yet.
It's
And
the
look at the happy
principle.
ghost here. Just look at the happy ghost here.
This was meant
He's
to be
super
beautiful.
happy. There's so many
Hardcore
projectiles here for him to eat.
destruction,
There's just so many
And-
projectiles for him to eat. It's just amazing.
debilitating. It's weak. I think what the kids would call weak sauce. And I would say, you know, well,
See, that's
I think I've
you
sworn.
know,
I
that
think
way
I've
it's
sworn
actually an
enough already.
interesting boss fight, you know?
Well,
This way it's actually an interesting boss fight. It's not like you hit once or twice and he's dead. That's just boring. That's actually, that way it actually turns interesting.
You see how the propaganda shifts and molds and evolves. It's interesting, isn't it? I've got a keen interest in the human mind, and you know the way people deceive themselves into thinking absolute garbage. Oh, one man's
See? It's
person's
already fun to
garbage. It's not the person's treasure. But still,
If
there's limits.
it just wouldn't use his shield all the time, this would be just be easier, you know?
If it just didn't have all this HP, that's how propaganda works, LSD.
That would also be a lot easier, yeah. That would indeed be a lot easier. Look, he's just turning on his shields all the time and they don't even get the chance to explode.
I
Look at
can't wait till you do a 33 on boss fight. I seriously
it.
can't.
Easy. Easy. Can't be harder than this.
Easy. Oh, right, this has been 1.5 minutes at the most boss fighting, and you're complaining about shields.
Yeah. You know,
Seriously.
it's almost
yes.
half health. It's almost half health though. Yeah, I have not taken any damage yet. I have not taken any damage yet.
That's because Hungry Ghost be hungry because you've let him starve, much
Yeah.
like your other Rock Spirit employees mistreat him, making
Yeah,
sure.
that's his. He's
you know.
protecting me very nicely.
You need to spend some of the pyrotechnical budget on your employees.
But yeah,
Hungry
that's
Ghost
basically
deserves better.
the poor man's 33 orb boss fight. You know, you don't need to collect 33
Not
orbs.
the
You can also
3
fight it
orb,
like that.
Just kill the 3-orb boss fight twice. I deserve a medal. Because I killed the Rock Spirits.
I think I do. I absolutely do. I mean, you know, it's
you know,
freezing him,
yeah.
I think. What? Am I even freezing him? I'm not sure if I'm actually freezing him.
You should
I
start
don't
a
think it
petition,
actually
see how many
does.
people can get to sign that. You know, I'll send it to Noita, see if they agree. See if we can, you know, lobby the community.
See,
The
half
propaganda
health.
you,
Half health.
you know.
We're almost there.
I'd agree, MNY.
Almost there.
Propaganda is quite thick, indeed. It's pervasive. You know, pierces all walks of life. It can't
almost
be,
there.
you know.
Almost there. Look at that. Almost there. And it's just a matter of a few more hours. See? 1,250. We're doing great. $1,200. We just killed like 40 hit points here.
Zeke, that would require a lobotomy instead. You know, you can't
what did
unsee
it
what
say?
you've already
What did it
seen
say?
apart from directs. What did he do? Shove alcohol in?
But look at that, I still haven't taken any damage here.
Here.
I still haven't taken any damage here. Well, now I've taken damage. That's not the point, though. Look, I can get some extra gold.
Again, exploiting your employees for capital gain is... Again, we've talked about this, Chereazi.
That's just how the world works, yeah? That's just how I work. I need my money. I need my money.
What, so you can buy yourself a gold chain around your neck, the necklace? The 3 and 3.
I need money for
a
food,
3
you know?
and 3 and you pay for the rest with bribes.
I love this.
But the rock spirits deserve it. You know, they deserve the recognition. Please sign my petition.
Yeah.
Now, we live in a postmodern world where Chereazi is explicitly, you know, exalting the ramifications of such a world. And truth no longer exists, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to fight for bringing it back, you know.
We are
We're making a
2/3
stand
of the
here.
fight down. We are 2/3 of the fight down. Look at that. 2/3 of the fight. We are almost there.
You see, this Zeke is correctly pointing to. You make all the gold in the world when you correctly, you know, do what you need to do. So what you're doing is a futile effort, being a part of the, you know, the regime of exploitation of your
I mean,
rock
I could
spirits.
just go in with my laser, but you know that would be stupid. I'm finishing it with
Nuke the roof. I think we want to
I
say.
could also nuke the roof, yeah. That would be an option, but it would be a quite boring option. Really, so.
Nuking the roof's never boring.
No, we need our nukes for later. See, almost down. Almost down. Got a nice
This
damage
fight
phase
is
here.
like from Toasty Burger in chat. This fight is like the big bad hedge fund versus our Wall Street bets.
Great comparison.
Who's
I love
GameStop
it.
in all this then?
A great comparison. I should stop taking
at
damage.
least did some damage. Yeah, we can agree. It's at least doing damage, you know.
Yeah,
I think we can all see that as
and I'm not
visual
dying, you
fact,
know?
ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
not dying yet. Wait, I might be dying.
Right, we are pulling little bits of fact out of this and separating it from all the propaganda. We can visually see there is damage.
There you
That's
go.
a big move in the right direction.
There we go. See? Easy. Easy fight. It was just an easy fight.
If you had 50 HP, you would have never lived.
Maybe.
If you had stood toe to toe and compared yourself to the dropper bolts, like, you know,
Yeah, maybe.
a lady of honor, who would have thrown off the shackles of propaganda and compared things fairly.
Easy, huh? Easy.
And
See, that's Rock Spirits. Rock Spirits actually win. You see, Rock Spirits actually win.
the problem is, Cherry, this ending is essentially mocking you. Do you know what's written above that cog? I won't say anything, but...
I don't think I can see it anymore above the cock, so...
You can't, but...
Okay. So, well, I still got one small tiny few minute run prepared that I'd like to add after the rock spirits. So after the rock spirits, maybe something a bit faster. So let me just grab the save file here.
I am a man of science. I'm a man of reason, logic, and all things of the Enlightenment. I shall not cave to propaganda of the highest order. You know, is manifest.
So by the way, this was the
deceits.
spell this was the spell I originally wanted for the rock spirits, because rock spirits with Sawblade Orbit are awesome. But yeah, for a nice little finish for my section here, let's do a quick art run with Omega Sawblades. And 110 health and a 13 orb boss. Let's see if we can do it, huh? I might die. I might have tied into training. Let's see if we can do it. Homing Omega Sawblades. Who doesn't like that, huh? Look,
Right, I'm placing a bet right here. You're dead.
Am I though? Look at that.
Don't take the full heal in the thingy.
In the boss? I'm taking the full heal for the boss.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought you would. No bet then, no bet, you know. I like how all the perks are purple. But this is this is a proper one. I think we can all get behind this one, right? This is before my
Omega Sawblade. It's amazing, right? I mean, I don't get... Some people think that Omega Sawblades would be dangerous or something. I completely disagree. I completely disagree with that. Omega Sawblades are simply amazing. Look at that, I have not taken any damage yet. I've not taken any damage yet, and I'm killing everything.
Yeah, the purple nature of all the perks is very nice.
Yeah, right?
It's very uniform. All you need is to get rid of that.
It's also awesome for
cherry,
you know?
That cherry cape and cloak, and get the all good purple cloak back, you know. And golden, the purple and the gold really complement each other really well, you know.
Oh yeah, it does.
And yeah, it doesn't match your perks,
It's slightly
you know?
exciting because if I just press one wrong button, I could be dead. Because it's not that the Omega Sawblades themselves are the dangerous, but the issue I have is the orbit around them. Because the orbit is actually dangerous, because that one can actually hit me. With the repulsion field and everything I have, it's unlikely that the Omega Sawblade itself is going to hit me. But the orbit, that might actually hit me, because it's that huge that it might hit me, even though I have the repulsion field. So, we went through the art here. And now we've got a 13 orb boss fight. That one is actually going to be tough. Oh, look. We had a Steve here. We don't have a Steve anymore. So, let me see what are the perks here. I'm not taking any perks. Like, I've on purpose only taken those perks and not picked anything else. So, this is going to be interesting now. This was, in my test runs, this was about 50-50. 50-50 win death. So, yeah. I'm going to have to...
I see now why you took the HP.
Yeah. I'm just going to get rid of some of that stuff here so the lava can actually flow down. So that's actually fun ones, you know? Playing with that, that's actually, that's just the way you're supposed to play this game. In my opinion. See, it does damage, it does everything. It's just pure amazing. Well, I'm probably not doing that. That's going to happen on its own. Let's go. And I'm going to fight over here because that's way less risky. So boss, do you want to come over here? Or do you just want to do your weird projectiles over there? There we go. There he is. As you can see, we're doing some damage here. We're doing some decent damage here.
Decent.
Yeah?
It's not so bad, I suppose.
Easy 13 boss fight. Actually, I was pretty lucky there, because when I was fighting it, it was in the shield phase a lot, and yeah. So this one was actually way easier than my test fights. So yeah, let's spam some sorbets here. As you can see, I'm pretty safe. I'm relatively safe here. Not quite though, because as you can see, this is very close. So this could actually hit me if it would move a little bit faster, which can absolutely happen. Can I show the ones? That's the one here.
What happens if you do an alias and he did his speedrun before? Can you drop into it? Does that make
If I drop
easier?
into it, I'm
That
dead.
does
If
look
I drop
really
into it, I'm completely
Yeah,
dead.
I was about to say any sort of gravity, yeah. So would you recommend firing this down at any point and jumping after it?
No. I mean, you can teleport after it, because that's a thing that's really nice with the Omega Saw Blades. I have the spells to power on my teleport here. So with that, I can at any time completely delete them. So that's basically the trick to make this safe, because homing Omega Saw Blades are dangerous. Simply, if you use Omega Saw Blades normally, you don't have that many issues because they don't home that massively. But if you actually put homing on them, then they might home to something that's behind you, and then you're dead. So you want to be able to get rid of them again as soon as it as it killed the stuff you wanted. So basically, shoot that. The Omega Saw Blades kill stuff. Spells to power teleport, remove them. And then you're rid of all the Saw Blades again. That basically makes it relatively easy. It's just the one thing that's difficult is actually switching back and forth all the time and not messing that up. Because if you don't mess it up, it's going to be fine. But if you mess it up, you're going to have some issues. So yeah, let's shoot it. And I actually can't. Oh, there we go. Now we've got pretty Saw Blades here. This is just, it's just good looking, you know? It's just good looking. Okay, and that was my section. I hope I've proven to you guys that Rock Spirits are superior over Dropper Bolts, and that Omega Saw Blades are amazing.